Hello and welcome back to more Vintage Cube Draft. Oh my gosh, Pest Infestation has like the best artwork ever. It's so cute. Look at these little dudes eating. That looks like milk or like, I guess it's cloth. I think they're eating. Oh, that's right. This guy's carrying a scroll and they're eating his scroll. Either way, it's absolutely adorable. Love that card. It's a good card too. You destroy up to X target artifacts or enchantments, and then you create twice X pests. So you can just cast this for like 5 and make 4 pests, which is actually not that bad of a rate. I could take Wasteland. I do love me a Wasteland. Repeal is good. Land of Werewolves is good. Picking up a Signet early is fine. I think Wasteland is the highest upside here. Oh, Wasteland's good at killing library. There's Yawgmoth's Will and Brain Freeze, so I could take Yawgwill, try and wheel Brain Freeze. That's an option. I could take Ignoble Hierarch. Green-red is a pretty good deck to like do Wasteland stuff. I think the responsible pick here is to just take library and then go from there. I do have some non-basic, so I could go for like Field of the Dead stuff. If I take in Yawgmoth's Will, obviously take Dark Ritual, but I've drafted Storm twice, so I'm kind of leaning towards something else if possible. I could take Field of the Dead and just go into that, but that's kind of a card you would like to wheel. Like Field of the Dead, you would want like Windswept Heath, Steam Vents, all those things first. But you know what? Let's go for it. Let's draft the non-basic lands deck. Scrubland, Gaia's Cradle, the Restoration of a Django. Search your library for basic plains. Then you may discard a card, return a permanent card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So that's actually 2 pretty good value plays, and then you get a 3/4 Vigilance that makes spirits. I don't mind any of that. Expressive Iteration is good. Gaia's Cradle is tempting, but I guess I'll just take Scrubland. We'll draft a lot of colors here. Ooh, Light from the Loam. Okay. Birds of Paradise is probably the correct pick, but there's an artifact deck in... Oh, wait a second. I could take Liliana and try and wheel Light from the Loam. Liliana goes pretty well in the lands theme. Like with Light from the Loam, you can loam back lands and then discard them to Liliana. I think I'm actually going to make that play. I think Loam is the card that I want for my deck, but you need to plan ahead, right? You can be the lands deck, but you need to have like, you need to disrupt your opponents a little bit. Because they don't have all of the things I would like Ghost Quarter, Field of Ruin, like a lot of other disruptive elements aren't there. So we need to make some consolations here. Beginning of your end step, choose target permanent card in your graveyard. You may sacrifice a permanent that shares a card type with the chosen card. If you do, return the chosen card from the graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, exile, so you can't just loop them? Yeah, that's less exciting. I could take a Rishadan Port. Rishadan Port plus Wasteland is like a pretty good place to be, so I'm just going to take that. Kind of establish myself as the dude with land disruption. Both Siju Who Endures is pretty good too. Skyclave Shade is funny, Elspeth is good, but this card is actually pretty strong. So, pretty happy about that. There's a Stomping Ground for some red-green fetchable lands. I know I'm playing black, so like Deathclap Glade goes with Liliana, but you want lands you can hit with fetches too. Stomping Ground is good. Damnation would work well with what I have going on, but I think we're just going to take this Stomping Ground. Stay open, get fixing. We already can turn on Field of the Dead, which is exciting. Okay, Pest Infestation came around. I don't love Lumbering Fall, so I don't think I'm going to take that. Bone Shredder is pretty medium. Gruul Signet's pretty bad, and Relic's actually awkward because we don't want to hit our own graveyards. You know what? Take Pest Infestation. We have the ability to destroy artifacts. Yawgmoth's Will came around. Oh, why did they do this to me? I guess we'll take Omnath. I'm likely to be playing a bunch of colors here, so Omnath makes sense. Custodial Lich is pretty good too, but Omnath is really fun if I'm trying to do lands stuff. Haunted Ridge, Showdown of the Scald, Land Tax. Land Tax goes well with Library because you can refill your hand and start drawing. But I think we're just going to take this Haunted Ridge. Whoa, why is the Pest and Flames highlighted? Okay. Did someone take our life from the loam? That's actually disappointing. I could take Portent. I don't have any blue fixing right now. I'll try Restoration of Django. No, I'm not going to be returning... Oh wait, this is permanent card, so I can get back lands. Okay, you know what? Sure. Ravages of War. Life from the Loam is gone. I'll take Hydroid Krasis. Maelstrom Pulse, Niv Mizzet. We'll take Niv and Elish Norn. Okay, so yeah, we're not doing Life from the Loam stuff. We're just kind of going many colors. And I'm fine with that too. It makes all of these colors lands awkward, but I guess I could just play like a lot of... Ooh. Strip Mine? Don't mind if I do. So you can get back Strip Mine with the Restoration of a Django. Target permanent card. But it enters tapped. That's unfortunate. Oh, I should maybe take Grist actually to like set up Niv Mizzet stuff. But I could also just abandon this and go black-white. Like Wheel of Thalia. I'm gonna take Strip Mine. If I find some kind of land recursion, I'm just gonna be so happy. So let's just hope that happens. Technically Underworld Breach could work. I don't think it will, but there's the Gitrog monster. I'm playing the land deck. We're gonna play Gitrog monster. It's certainly not optimal, but it's definitely fun. So we need like we need a lot of help here. Soccer Tribelder seems good. It can trigger Gitrog, can trigger Omnath. Sword of Feast and Famine is actually kind of something that would be tempting in this deck, but I'll take Steep for now. We're gonna need a lot of mana fixing. Path to Exile is definitely the type of card these decks need. Mirari's Wake is tempting. And then there's 2 bad fixing lands, which I don't think I'm going to take. Yeah, I'm just going to take Path. Cheap interaction is always important if you're playing like 15 color nonsense. Sort by mana value. So we're base white, black, like Obzon, Splashing, and Omnath. Yeah. Yeah, Omnath, Obzon, Hydroid Crisis, the perfect deck. I can't believe someone took life from the loam. That actually makes me really sad. Here I'm going to take Cultivate, I think. Because it fixes my colors, yeah. Then, Fractured Identity is so good. Uro really helps with our game plan. And then there's Temple Garden and Nurturing Peatland. I mean, Fractured Identity is like the kind of card that can make me not lose with the deck this ridiculous. I know Caracas is good too. But this I want everything in this pack, really. Yeah, I think I just have to take the strong card. It's fetchable with Niv Mizzet. It just wins games. I think I'm going to be playing like 20 lands in this deck with Strip Mine, Wasteland, Rishadan, Port Library. Ooh, there's Teferi. Okay, Teferi is pretty nice. Vindicate is tempting too, but I think Teferi is a better card overall. And the card draw is nice. Oh, actually, maybe I'm supposed to take Vindicate because of Niv Mizzet. Because you can only find like one of the 2. Fractured Identity versus Teferi, you can't hit both of them. But I think if I'm resolving Niv Mizzet, I should be fine anyway. So I'm not like super concerned of getting max value off of my 5 mana 6/6 draw 3. Well, it's actually better than draw 3 because it gets 3 like strong spells. So if you hit 3 of those, like you should be fine. Balance. The problem with balance is I'm gonna have a lot of things. I think actually Golgari's Signet might be good here. Healthy Voidwalker's good. Shipwreck Marsh does give me blue, but it's not fetchable. Actually, no, I'll take this. I'm going to need like an insane amount of fixing. And it's not looking like I have a fetches and duels type of mana base, so we'll take what we can get. There's a Taiga, but I already have Stomping Ground. So I guess I take Overgrown Farmland for green-white, because that's kind of what our main colors is. Path to Exile, Soccer Tribelder, Cultivate. Okay. Gideon, Rotting Regisaur, Razor Verge, Thicket. I guess I'll take the Thicket. Then we can take Elspeth, Sun's Champion. This is a wild deck. Sure. I don't recommend this in the slightest. Inspiring Vantage for red-white. Sure. I'm so susceptible to Wasteland. Sunbaked Canyon is good. There's also a Baneslayer Angel. I don't really need red-white. I only have 2 cards that are that. I'll take a Banes. I have so many 5-drops, so I guess I already got it. I'll take Concealed Courtyard. Smokestack. All right. Pack 3, you really gotta help. I think the problem is they didn't add enough support for the lands archetype. Like, well, I don't know. I could get Ren and 6 maybe, but like Exploration would be huge here because I have all these 5-drops, but then like no way to get there. Well, that helps. Wait, that helps tremendously. Yeah, all right. Soul Ring. Oko would be really good too, but this is like the best possible card I could have opened. My deck is all 5-drops, and now I have a way to do the thing. I just mulligan to Soul Ring, and then things will work out. Oh, Draga Tree Speaker is good too. Yeah, it's double green, but almost a lot of my expensive cards are green, so I can play her turn 1, and I just have like the 2 Soul Rings in the cube. Swords to Plowshares would be a nice card to wheel, but like Duretti is good too. Maybe I just take Duretti. No, I need early plays. I need this card. What does this even do? Tap an artifact or creature doesn't untap during its next untap step. You can't tap lands. Exile target non-land permanent card with mana value X from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it. And then spells cost 2 less to cast and draw a card. Okay. I feel like I might want the Selesnya Signet actually. I'm just gonna take it. Now I'm actually doing okay, because green-white is my main color pair, and I have some amount of fixing for that. My blue is suspicious, but I have Cultivate and Sakura Tribelder, so it's not like impossible to hit. Ooh, Mana Tithe. There's also Elvish Reclaimer, so I can actually start fixing my mana. I can grab Library, Rishadan Port, Strip Mine, Wasteland. Grabbing Field of the Dead is pretty strong too. I think this card's going to come around though, so maybe I don't take that. Maybe I just pick up this Mana Tithe so I don't die. And then Overgrown Tomb, Sacred Foundry. I think Overgrown Tomb would be the best, but I think I need to make sure I don't die. I need some early interaction. Vraska's quite good. Blooded Strand can grab... Man, this mana is really rough. It can grab Scrubland and then Basic Island. I might just take Vraska actually. She's Golgari colors. I guess I already have the Gitrog monster, but she's Golgari colors. She kills stuff. She lets me sacrifice lands. Oh, I need this. This is a board wipe. I need this a lot. Okay. Yeah, this is just Wrath of God. And I legitimately think I'm going to be running like 17 or 18 lands in this deck. Because Bosijo is like a spell. Strip Mine is like a spell. Wasteland is like a spell. So I think I'm going to run those as spells. At least if possible. Bloodstained Mire can grab Scrubland Stomping Ground. Yeah, that's good fixing. Wow, I got no land recursion as far as I could tell. Seachrome Coast is nice. Nahiri the Harbinger is also really good. Because I'm going to need to run... Yeah, I don't really have that much space for non-basics. I just got like really bad non-basic lands. I'll take Nahiri. I can grab Huntmaster. Olivia Crimson Bride brings back creatures, right? Whenever she's attacks, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, tapped and attacking. And then if they kill Olivia, things go badly for you. Do I have enough black fixing to take Liliana? Maybe. Yeah, she can keep me alive and interact. I'm okay with that. Unholy Heat, Night's Whisper, Expansion Explosion. Have some amount of red fixing, and early interaction is nice, but honestly, I also don't have much card draw. Not really going to run main deck Pest Infestation, I don't think. I'll take the Night's Whisper. Not great options. I don't think Edric is here, so I'll take this for the sideboard. Kroxa versus Tameo. Tameo only gets back non-lands. Kroxa's pretty bad, though. Gideon is actually what I want. Gideon might be better than Baneslayer Angel in the main. Because he wins games and does stuff. Rockfell Vale. Green-red. I already have a green-red. I think I'm going to grab Crop Rotation. And someone took Elvish Reclaimer. What is happening? Someone's like sniping my lands deck. Lightning Helix is pretty good. Garruk Relentless is better. Knight of Autumn's really good. Happy about that one. Spear of Heliod. Okay, you know what? This deck actually kind of came together. I think... Oh, it's going to sort everything back how it was. Okay. So this is 40, but I'm counting like these as spells. So I need to make like a lot of cuts. This is a 4-drop. Okay, what are we doing here? I have no land recursion aside from the Restoration of a Django, but I think that card's pretty bad, so I can cut that. Then Crop Rotation for Field of the Dead is a strong play. Crop Rotation for Strip Mine is decent, but it's also just card disadvantage, and I can't really like afford to have card disadvantage right now. So I cut that. Hydroid Krasis is fine. Omnath, Nahiri, Garruk. I'm gonna cut one of these two Lilianas. I think Liliana the Veil, actually. I was hoping to get Light from the Loam and all that to come around, but they just didn't. So we'll do that. And I guess we're gonna run 19 lands and cut Liliana the Last Hope because double black is gonna be hard. I think I'm okay with that. And then one of each basic aside from a mountain. I think I want to run one of each basic. And I'm just gonna have to cut one of my non-basics, I guess. Field of the Dead, Bloodstained Mire, Concealed Courtyard. Green, white, green, white. How much black sources do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's not terrible. 6 black sources. Red sources I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually... Maybe I don't need a mountain. Nahiri, Omnath, Niv Mizzet. I think I'm gonna get rid of Haunted Ridge. Because I need basic mountain so I can get it with Sakura Tribelder or Cultivate. Given that black is such a splash color, maybe I get rid of Knight's Whisper because I'm just like, you normally want this card to set up, but I'm just not in a position where that could help me set up. And maybe I do just run crop rotation. I wish I had some way to recur lands. Maybe I'll just run this. Search for a land, discard a card, get a land into play. So this can actually like ramp you up. Sure, actually accelerating my lands seems good. I'm running 19 lands. One of them is Bosiju, but that seems pretty good. See you guys at round 1. Oh, right, we're playing against Canadensis. What is this? This costs less for each legendary creature you control? Oh, that's spicy. We have library on the draw, so we'll keep this. Can't really cast anything, but that's okay. Opponent says good luck, have fun. I'll say you too. And they're portenting themselves. That makes sense. In the first stages of the game, when you don't know what your opponent's doing, like you could put lands on top or bottom, but maybe they're looking for lands, maybe they're not. I want to see if they shuffled. So though, it doesn't tell you whether or not they shuffled. It just says cast portent. All right. I guess it just means they didn't, because it would say chooses to shuffle their library if they did. I hope. I mean, I don't really have that much faith in Magic Online, but that's what I'm going to say is happening. All right, we can go library. And I have Soul Ring, but I don't want to discard. So we have turn 3 Knight of Autumn. Imagine if I draw like Strip Mine here and I could just keep strip mining while I have library active. Oh. Beautiful magic card. Wasteland's good. We're going to discard Elspeth, Knight or Sun's Champion, I think. Mana Tithe is so good here. Okay, they don't do anything. It's possible I have to discard Wasteland next. I would like to get a cat, like, I would like to Mana Tithe something though. Draw a card. Okay, red, green. There you go, Soul Ring. So I guess I play Stomping Ground untapped. Then I play Soul Ring. This is a pretty good start, I'll tell you what. You know I was scared of that. Don't pay. Go ahead. It's really not that big of a deal because I still am just in such a good position. Wow, they have no... they have all basic lands. Alright. And they played around Mana Tithe here. Fair enough. Opponent sequencing well. That's for sure. Let's draw a card now. Okay, Strip Mine's helpful. And they didn't do anything last turn. I think I'm going to just Strip Mine their land and then play Knight of Autumn. Their island specifically, because islands are the scariest. Okay, they float mana, so we go to second main. I don't really want to discard, so that's why I'm playing the Knight. Put counters on it. They have Fatal Push? Okay. They've had the plays. They've really done well. But they're trading 1-for-1 against someone with an active library, which is not the best place to be. Play a non-basic land. How do they have all basics? What is going on? Okay, we get to Nahiri the Flicker Wisp, which is good. If they Mana Tithe me, I'm going to scream. So we go up to 8. Play my island, then Nahiri. Then we eat this. And we pass turn. And then next turn I have Fractured Identity available if I need to. Running this many lands is kind of refreshing. And it looks like they might be stuck on blue. There's Gideon. Okay, let's uptick Nahiri. And I'm going to discard... I guess Overgrown Farmland at this point is not necessary. And then I can go... Oh, you know what? That was my ticket to casting Gideon. So I guess I'm not casting Gideon this turn. That's okay though. I can just draw a card here. Hydroid Krasis. And then play Inspired Vantage tapped. Last turn. Now we'll see if they activate Silent Clearing. Ooh, Mana Tithe. Ooh. Such a good card. Oh, that's disgusting. This destroys non-basic lands, right? Yeah. That feels really good. Mana Tithe is so gross. Keep draw. Ooh, Cultivate. All right, draw a card. And I think I'm just going to go... Let's see. Probably should just cast Gideon, but let's uptick Nahiri and see what I get rid of here. Razor Verge? Yeah. Okay, that's helpful actually. Let's just cast Gideon. Uptick. Go ahead. Still have 7 cards in hand. See, there's all the non-basics. Interesting, and they didn't crack the clue. I mean, that is some amount of information, right? Draw a card. Concealed Courtyard. I guess I discard that. Draw forest. Let's just uptick Gideon. Wasteland the Shattered Sanctum. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I get 100 Crisis for 3, but I think I'm better off just casting Cultivate. Getting even more. Oh. Cultivate, fail to find go. Oh, you love to see it. That's funny. Pretty embarrassing, too. And Field of the Dead is on its way somewhere. So they're going to attack Gideon. I can Emblem Nahiri for Niv Mizzet. Let's see if this is... They're saying anything in the chat. Oh, if I had looked at the name, I would have expected the tithe. Always expect the tithe. Maybe I sideboard out Mana Tithe. Is that a game plan? It seems like a good game plan to me. I mean, I feel like I can uptick Nahiri here, discarding this mountain. I kind of want to get greedy and go for Emblem while keeping Nahiri. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you control 7 or more lands with different names. So let's make our zombie. Then cast Hydroid Crisis for 4. Or for 3, sure. There's the Gitrog monster. Then I draw a card. Oh, I need another. Huh, that did not go so well. Let's have him become a 6/6 and attack them. Solitude is going to exile Gideon. Okay. Yeah, I played that turn wrong. I should have just Hydroid Crisis for 2. I would get an extra card, and then I wouldn't be still down on Library of Alexandria. They Vindicate Nahiri, that's fine. We already have a good old Gitrog. Lion, Sash, exile cards from my graveyard. That thing's gonna get huge. Okay. Ooh, Teferi's quite good. So let's go... Maybe I just Wrath the board. Like attack with Hydroid Crisis, just cast Dam Overload. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that and then play Teferi. No, I don't have enough white mana for all of that. But I think that's the game plan here. Attack here. Cast the board wipe. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we're going to go Dam into just Garruk Relentless. Exile my Strip Mine. Play Forest. Get a thing. Play Garruk. Make a beast. Go ahead. So now I have Teferi, Fractured Identity if they play something big. Yeah, I think we're in decent shape now. Duraga Tree Speaker. So I don't even know what to do right now. I'm like in pretty good shape. Play Boseiju. Get another thing. Attack them for 2. Play Teferi. Play Gitrog monster. Uptick Teferi. Make a token. Pass turn. Yeah, we're doing Gitrog stuff. I've had 11 cards in deck, so I could deck myself here. Okay, game 1 down. So they're playing a similar deck like Esper Control. I saw Mana Leak as their only counter magic. And they're here to expect Mana Tithe. Their deck seems very weak to Field of the Dead, so I think maybe I do bring in Crop Rotation. And do I think they'll play around Mana Tithe? That's the question. I think it's just good. I have Wasteland, Rishadan Port, and Strip Mine. Like, I think it's just a good card, regardless of whether or not they think they can play around it. Maybe Elish Norn is pretty weak. I don't really need her. Like, I have all this inevitability. I'd rather just Crop Rotation for Field of the Dead. Well, that's pretty good. Keep this hand. Okay, let's see if they Mana Tithe or Spell Pierce my Soul Ring. I don't want them to know what's going on. Plus, if I want to play Knight of Autumn next turn, I'd like to be able to. So they're probably going to fetch a non-basic and then get Wastelanded, is the idea. Okay, or do nothing, that's fine. We could just Rishadan Port plus Sakura Tribe Elder. Can't even cast a fairy. Alright, Rishadan Port. This way we can play Steve. Oh, this is awkward. Alright, I'll just play Steve like this, I guess. I can't do this and Rishadan Port, which is kind of sad, but I can play around Miscalculation at least. And I couldn't Rishadan Port them and then pass turn and then play Steve. Oh, they had Mana Leak there? Yikes. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to just wait and play around Mana Leak and just Rishadan Port them. That actually seems kind of like a reasonable play. Here comes Teferi. No, just Thraben. Ooh, Gitrog monster. Okay, I can't cast a single card in my hand. So go ahead, and on upkeep, we're gonna port down. A lot of their threats seem to be white. A lot of their other stuff seem to be blue. I think I'm gonna stop them from casting threats. Okay, I can wasteland that. Of course, I tapped the wrong land. No, Mother of Runes? Okay. Alright, let's draw white mana. Wow, I'm so far away from casting any spells. We get to go wasteland. Then draw a tree speaker. Actually, I just need black mana. I should be good. I can level her up. Then I can't Rishit import though. My hand doesn't really do anything. Yeah, let's Rishit import. I want to just stop them from doing stuff. Tap this. The Soul Ring actually did not end up being so good. They have another scrub land. Yikes. Alright, now we start porting down the island. There's our swamp. Okay, I'm gonna go swamp, level you up. Am I gonna port down the island and then cast Gitrog monster? I think so. So I guess I'll do it like this. Then pass turn and port them down. They're blue mana. Tap this. Because I just didn't want them countering Gitrog. Like remand, any of that would just be so annoying. Flicker Wisp, flickering the blue. Okay. Oh, that's fine. In fact, that hardly sets me back at all. Tick 1. That's fine. We get to play Gitrog monster as a 6/6 death touch. No, I don't have white mana. Ugh. Alright, we'll do this. Actually, I can't Rishit import. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could just Gitrog monster here. So actually it did affect me. Add this, do this, cast him. Pass turn. I just need to draw other lands. Drawing 2 lands a turn seems pretty good. And then Restoration of a Jangle will come back. Or eventually I'll find a Plains. Unlock the rest of my deck. Here comes Sun Titan. Ooh, they're just stacking to draw? That's really good. Take 3. We sacrifice a forest, I think. Okay, that's perfect. Let's go Bloodstained Mire, fetch. Razorverge Thicket is great. Grab Scrubland. I can play another land this turn. Excellent. Okay. Oh, I can cast Elspeth. I can cast everything pretty much. So, okay. We're in pretty good shape now. Let's just go ahead and cast the Restoration of a Django. Or wait, can I Rishit import them and then cast Elspeth Sun's Champion? I tapped on the island here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. But I could just do that next turn, actually. I Rishit import them this turn. I cast this. Because this will get back Wasteland and other stuff. Grab the Plains. I can cast... I guess I could just play Razorverge Thicket. Then I can cast Selesnya Signet. Pass turn. And then I'll Rishit import their blue mana on upkeep. No attacks. They get another blue mana, but they couldn't do anything with it last turn. Take 3. Knight of Autumn can gain me 4 life, which actually will probably end up coming in handy. Blade Splicer is fine. Okay, we're gonna sacrifice, I think, the swamp. There's Strip Mine, that's good. Then we're gonna discard a Plains. We're doing the thing. Let's grab Wasteland. Oh, actually, I have Cultivate. Yeah, let's just grab Wasteland. We're definitely doing the Gitrog monster thing. Okay, then we can Cultivate. Actually, I kind of just want to cast Elspeth. So let's play Strip Mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Elspeth. 7. So we're going to Strip Mine. I guess I'm not playing Knight of Autumn then. So I want to tap my creature. Elspeth makes tokens. Then I could play another land. Do I attack? I don't think so. I could just pass turn here. I'm going to Strip Mine, then Rishit import them. Strip Mine the island. Oh yeah, I draw a card. Oh my gosh. That's so... I should have done that on my turn, because playing Gideon here would be so good. Tap their island. Hold up Mana Tithe. What a deck. Gitrog Monster and Vintage Cube is so sick. So they can kill Elspeth if they want to by activating Mother of Runes. I don't know if that's a good idea though. Okay, they're going for it. Respectable. Oh, that doesn't even work actually. Oh, they're attacking me. Okay. Well, I'll block here. So now Elspeth is, or Mother of Runes has been used. And they're out of blue mana. I can wasteland down the scrubland. We are going to sacrifice Concealed Courtyard. Draw a card. Fractured Identity, pretty good card. Mana Tithe, pretty good. I get a creature. I can uptick Elspeth. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can play Gideon Jura. They mana tithe Gideon, I respect it. So I'm going to pay with Rishid Import. Then I guess at this point there's no reason to not just wasteland the scrubland. Draw a card. Play Shipwreck Marsh. Untapped. I can kill Mother of Runes, but I like just upticking because that forces them to attack with her anyway. And I could just attack with Gitrog Monster because, yeah, it's very safe to do so. Man, Gitrog Monster is a house. It is single-handedly just like establishing. I actually am really enjoying Restoration of Iganjo. Yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna mana tide their Fractured Identity. They have to know I have it. They give this protection from white. Well, if they vindicate my Gideon, oh, they say GG. GG's. My deck is sweet. I love this. If they vindicate my Gideon, I guess things can happen, but that was a house. They had Sun Titan, so I was locking them off of Sun Titan mana the whole time. This is a really, really spicy deck. See you guys next round. And speaking of beautiful things, I make art if you weren't aware. So I have a store, shop.calebgannon.com. If you're enjoying the content, want to help support me make more content, or you just want some really cool art, go check it out. I made a lot of really, really big, colorful art pieces in my Chromosoma series. This is more of a fine art series, but I'll show an example here. It's available in a fine art G-Clay print or a fine art acrylic photo print. I went for fine art for this series because I wanted the colors to come through, but you can get it, you know, if you want a 10-foot piece, I got you. If you want a 16-foot piece, I got you. Or more reasonable size stuff, we can do that too. So those are an option. I also offer custom pet commissions. So if you want to turn your pet into something really cool like the Starry Night cat, well, the most popular one is kind of this forest option. Whenever it will load the cat, but I've done quite a bit. You could check the reviews. People are quite happy with what has been made. I'm selling clothing, so I have cloaks now in my Bird City style, Starry Night cat, and I'm offering women's yoga leggings too, in a variety of different colors and options too. So check it out if you're interested. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of the video. Oh boy, this is a good hand. We're keeping this. We're gonna mana tide their Toon True Stoneforge Mystic on the play. That's what's gonna happen. Just you wait. Stoneforge Mystics is coming next turn. We're going to mana tide it. I might want to get like a fun. Ooh, I like this more. I like this a lot more. Okay, turn 3 Stoneforge Mystic. So I have all my colors except for black and blue. Oh boy, what a place! What a place to be. Oh, Nahiri's really good actually. The question is, can I afford to be off mana tide on turn 2? Well, I guess they're gonna Stoneforge here, so that doesn't. No, never mind. Okay, I'm definitely not gonna run into mana drain. Hellish Norn. So let's just play this tapped. Last turn. Then I can play Selesnya Signet off a mountain. I'm kind of making this mana tithe very obvious, but I'm hoping they run into it. Okay. Oh, they had miscalc. Boom, take that. Okay, so they're missing lands. Oh, Soul Ring, you say? Yeah, we're gonna tap out for 1 turn to resolve Nahiri. I think this seems pretty good. And we're gonna discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Signet? There's the island. Okay. And they missed the land. Maybe I'm supposed to keep the Signet, but I wanted Boseiju in case they played like something ridiculous. Let's go uptick Nahiri. I think at this point I discard Boseiju? No, Inspiring Vantage comes in. Well, I need that for Elish Norn. Let's discard this. Gitrog Monster. Can't play that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 comes Elish Norn. I'm just gonna play in Sparring Vantage and tapped and pass. I want to go to Fairy with Mana Tithe up, and also able to play around Mana Leak. A Chain Lightning Nahiri, sure. Pretty happy about that. Actually, I'm gonna pay to Chain Lightning them. Got him. Okay. Ooh, library. Okay. That'll come later. Let's go to Fairy. Blue, white, red to Fairy. And I guess we'll uptick to get him out of burn range. Then I can uptick Nahiri. Do I discard the Gitrog monster? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna discard library. There's Damn. Okay. I just want them to tap out for a creature that dies to Elish Norn. Hey, they don't do anything. Ooh, that's good with Gitrog monster. They can't counter anything actually, so let's just do this. Scrubland. Gitrog monster. This. Green. This. Play this dude. They might have Cryptic, but they can't do anything because of this ridiculous magic card. And we're gonna uptick. I think I'm gonna discard Dam. Oh, Wasteland's pretty good. Play that. And uptick to Fairy. Just, you know, they can't really burn anything. I have Mana Tithe, which is getting less useful. Seasoned Pyromancer, sure. Oh. Yes. Welcome. They discard Ulamog and Blightsteel Colossus. Okay, so they're doing some weird stuff too. I think they die. I think they die right here. Go ahead and sacrifice this mountain. Okay, they can't counter anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Elish Norn. Ultimate Nahiri. Omnath, Niv Mizzet. I feel like it's gotta be Niv Mizzet. Yeah. Hit them for 16. I like that. And we uptick to Fairy. They go to 1. I'm not dead to Eldrazi or Emrakul or whatever. Oh. Oh, Mana Tithe is so good. I love it. This is why I took this card so highly. It's countered like 18 mana worth of spells or something ridiculous. I don't know what their deck does. It's like Eldrazi stuff. Containment Priest, and it wasn't cast. Containment Priest seems good, actually. I'm gonna do that and get rid of Dam. Call it a day. Ooh. Let's keep this hand. And this hand is really good. So they're like sneak and show Eldrazi stuff. And I am Mana Tithe win the game. Ooh, Path to Exile is really good in this matchup too. I think on turn 2 I kind of have to tap out for Sakura Tribe Elder, so hopefully they give me something to tithe. If I don't draw a land... Okay, there's Field of the Dead. You know what? I'm gonna just play this tapped. Past turn. I need to resolve this Cultivate for the rest of my game to go smoothly. Soul Ring's good. Go Stomping Ground untapped. And I would rather have them counter Steve than Soul Ring. If they have Miscalc, I can't play around it anyway. Okay, and I'll just hold on to Soul Ring and hold up Mana Tithe. They Brainstorm. The thing is, I'm not just holding up Mana Tithe, I'm also holding up Path to Exile. I think I'm gonna get a blue source here. I could also get a green source so I could cast Cultivate into stuff. A white source is also good. They're all good options. White source gives me untapped white, which I guess is useful. Sack this. Get blue is the only one I don't have. So now I can cast Soul Ring without getting mana leaked. Then I can cast Cultivate without getting miscalculationed. Okay. We want double white and green black is useful. I have red, so I guess I get a forest. And I'm gonna put forest into play. And then play Inspired Vantage. Last turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as I start playing lands, Field of the Dead's gonna do stuff. Alright, we Mana Tithe the Thundermaw Hellkite. Just an efficient magic card, Mana Tithe. God, that's disgusting. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So let's go Elspeth Sun's Champion and Containment Priest. That seems really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I need another white. Elspeth. Uptick. So I can either Containment Priest or Path to Exile, depending on if they just hardcast something, I can kill it. If they like through the breach, I just Containment Priest into play. Worm Coil, sure. Nice Worm Coil you got there. Oh boy. Do I do it now? Because if they counter Path, it's kind of a problem. Yeah, I think I do it now. Jaraga Tree Speaker. Alright, let's uptake Elspeth. They probably don't have a board wipe, so I could just land this Gitrog monster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit them for a bunch, and I think they die like next turn. Do I want to play Jaraga Tree Speaker? I guess I'll calculate how much damage I need to do. If they don't do anything right now, I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So yeah, actually this is lethal. So I don't have to play Container Priest if I don't want to. Okay, they can Karagas the Gitrog monster. Wheel of Fortune. Alright, let's cast Containment Priest. They should bounce Gitrog monster before this, but they don't. Oh, Elish Norn is that's a lot of damage. So now they cannot through the breach. Lux Jet. I mean, they could go like Chain Lightning Gun, Containment Priest, then through the breach, but that doesn't even stop me really. Okay, now they bounce. So they have Mystic Confluence and Miscalc. They can't have Cryptic. I guess just hard Counterspell could do a thing. Rexine Revoker can name Elspeth, but I can kill that with Besajo or whatever. Or just Elish Norn. Good, and they're tapping out. Tinker? Thieving Skydiver, stealing my soul ring. Alright, well they die, so that's good. Oh, Elish Norn. I guess Force of Will is like one thing that they could potentially have. But that's not even a big deal. Yeah, let's just Elish Norn them. I'll play land. I guess I'll play library. Get the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 6, 7. I think I'm one short. Alright. We're going to level this up. Then tap out everything except for, I guess, library. Cast Elish Norn. And then they die. Make tokens. Hit them for a substantial amount. And we're in the finals. I mean, I didn't do the math, but I'm fairly certain they're dead. They say GG's? I'll say GG's. Oh, did I not tell this person good luck, have fun? I'm sorry. Alright, see you guys in the finals. Oh, opponents that say they love your YouTube vids. Oh, thank you. Alright, we are gonna keep this hand. So we're running like 19 or 20 lands in our deck. I think it's 20. So our odds of drawing a land, we have two, I think it's 20, but I'm just gonna say that. So we have 2 of the 20, so there's 18 lands left in our 33 card deck. So 18 lands, 15 non-land. Hey, they can't have Tree Speaker. All that math is to say, it's fairly likely we draw a land. But we need to draw a blue or green source very soon. Because this is a problem. They level her up and then they play like a Raphelos and then I just cry. Oh, they're not playing anything? That's good. Alright, let's draw. You know what? I'll take Restoration of Django. Play Concealed Courtyard. So I don't actually have a play this turn. What do I discard? Elish Norn will be good when I can cast her. Nahir will be good when I can cast her. All the cards will be good when I can cast them. Tree Speaker I can reanimate with Restoration of a Django, but that doesn't actually really help that much. So, and if I draw green, I'm going to play Garrick. So let's discard this, I suppose. If they play a spell, I can draw into Mana Tithe and Past Exile. So maybe I'm supposed to Library in their upkeep. Because I could Past Draw a Tree Speaker in their upkeep. Remember that time I cast Cultivate and failed to find? I remember that. That was pretty good. I also realized when I was looking at my deck in between rounds that I have one of each, like only one of any land type. And they're playing around Mana Tithe. Let's draw and see what happens. You know, that might have been the play. Yeah, actually, I think that was just a mistake. If I Path Draw a Tree Speaker, they don't resolve Garrick for a long time. Now I'm kind of in trouble. I don't Path Tree Speaker now, though. I think I have to save it for something bigger, but that was actually just not correct sequencing. Restoration of a Django. Get a basic plains. Right. I have the basic plains. Oh, I'm getting punished so hard by having one of each type of land. Oh. They said accident that I forgot to fail to find. Because I was planning to get a planes and then discard Soccer Tribalder to hand size. I don't know if I can discard and then reanimate Soccer Tribalder or not. But maybe I can. In my defense, it is not a lie to say that it was an accident because the real accident was only having one planes in my deck. All right, upkeep. I think I'm just going to draw now. Okay. Discard Steve. Get back Steve. Excellent. Then I can play Bloodstained Mire. I cannot fetch up a blue, but I can get a blue off Sakura Tribalder, and that'll let me cast Omnath. I guess I just kind of have to leave them with Circle of Dreams Druid and hope they don't have anything. And do I let them flip Garrick? I guess so. Yeah, I think I leave them with Circle of Dreams Druid, save Path to Exile for something scarier. If they have Terrastodon, they're like, or Craterhoof or anything, they're pretty close to casting those anyway. Yeah, and Gaia's Cradle, they have infinite mana, basically. So we just have to hope they don't have anything too scary. Of course it is Craterhoof. It's always Craterhoof. All right. They don't get to see any more of my deck. I couldn't stop that. Liliana, this one can kill all their dorks, which is really good. Containment Priest can stop some stuff as well. And Wasteland is probably not super useful. No, they have the Gaia's Cradle. Wasteland's very useful. I like all of that. The problem with Liliana, she's just so hard to cast. I don't think I can bring her in. She's really good. I would like to have her, but I just don't think I can. Baneslayer Angel is a really good way to beat green, but I have a lot of flyers already. So the deck's perfect. I'm sorry, opponent. I didn't mean to lie to you. What I meant is it was an accident to play that when I already had a planes. All right, let's go first. There we go. If you just have a library every game, Magic is easy. Okay, they kept 7 library. All I want is to win myself a game 3. I don't have to win the game 3, but I would like to play a game 3 because the deck's really fun to play with. Doing Gitrog monster stuff and Field of the Dead stuff is really fun. Don't have a play. No. Actually, that one's pretty weak to Strip Mine. Oh, what? Okay. You have more? Okay, non-land. That's good. They named Black Lotus. They're scared of me. Respectable. All right, let's draw. Teferi is good. I think I'm going to try and get him with... There's a couple ways this can go. If I strip mine the forest and they have another forest, I'm in pretty bad shape. Because they can just play forest to level up Tree Speaker and they still get the mana off of Tree Speaker. And then I don't really get anything off Path. If I Inspiring Vantage and Path the Tree Speaker and they don't have a forest, I guess that's not that bad. So let's go for that play. It also allows me to keep my land in play. So that way if I hit blue, I can Teferi the Tree Speaker or whatever. But we're going to Path in response to level up. If this was Swords of Plowshares, this would be a much easier decision. And now I get to find out, what was the correct decision. Because if they don't have a forest here, strip mining them sets them back so far. And I did get to eat their turn, but they still have 4 mana. Oh, what? Alright, so it didn't matter. I think I made the correct line then. I probably have to strip mine that Gaia's Cradle. That's a lot of mana. Although, let's draw a card. Ugh, yeah, let's do it. Go ahead. They still have 5 mana. I mana-tithe the creature, strip mine them, and they still have 5 mana. I think I'm going to lose with Library of Alexandria both games. So drawing a green source is my best possible thing here. Wait, they have 6 mana? Oh, that's right, they played a land. Pretty good. Pretty good sequence there. Plowunder is normally horrendous. In this specific case, it's very good. But they're not doing any... I could still win this. That's the funny part. I just need to find a green source. Alright, library. Go. So I'm drawing the land. They have 1 card in hand, so if they just draw mana elves and don't hit any action, then I'm in business. And that's kind of the problem with Plowunder, right? I could draw Soul Ring. That could get me back into it. A green source for Sakura Tribalder. Yeah, that's just mana. Oh no, this is a 4-drop. Okay, that's just mana. You know what? We'll take it. Draw a card. I have a board wipe in my deck too. Take 3. Alright, I need a green source. Wasteland doesn't help me. I'm gonna play this. I think I was supposed to draw a card before my turn, because if I do Soul Ring, then I could play something bigger next turn. Let's discard Wasteland. So they have infinite mana. I guess I draw now. Okay, Plains doesn't help. I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I'm still dying really fast. I need them to have like straight up blanks. Mystic. Yeah, I have like this turn to do a thing. Night of Autumn. I don't have green. I think I'm just dead. I need no, actually no. I can draw a board wipe next turn. I'm gonna discard to Fairy. I have 2 draw steps to hit Wrath. I guess I draw now. Alright, Manatide, you do your thing. Alright, deck. I have one well if I draw Soul Ring, I have a redraw into Wrath, I guess. Wrath? Wow. That was good. That was very good. Okay. Go ahead. Now I feel silly for discarding Teferi. Although if I draw blue man, I'm just gonna Fractured Identity. That Finhorn Elf is gonna get me. I know it. I need to activate Library in my upkeep. No. Do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I do. We need green mana now. You know what? I'll take that. That was really looking for the opponent, really looking for me. But that's an example. If Plowhunter was literally any other like card, oh, that doesn't get green. I don't think there's blue. So I can Fractured Identity next turn. I can't fetch off Bloodstained Mire, so let's do this. Pass turn and discard Bloodstained Mire. Or no, I can fetch it after Night of Autumn. I guess I'll discard Soccer Tribe Elder. So I want them to play something that doesn't impact the board right away. I really don't want to Fracture Identity of Finhorn Elves, but I will if I have to. Okay, you know what? We'll do it. And I'm just going to draw naturally. Omnath, I don't have green. So I can just go Scrubland, draw. That doesn't help. Fracture Identity. You. I get the green mana that I need. Honestly, that was just good for me for quite a few reasons. They have 1 card in hand. Okay, you know what? Let's just draw. Reserve Thicket. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Omnath. Draw a card. I'm going to activate Library here. Draw a card there. Then I can play and crack a fetch. So I gain 4 life first. Then I crack my fetch. Grabbing Swamp. Oh, that did get me green, but I couldn't crack it because I was going to die. That's good to know. Okay. I don't want to take damage. Let's just grab the Swamp. This gives me a ton of mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can play Gideon. This protects me against Craterhoof Behemoth. And they die next turn. Yeah. Somehow this helped me out. Woo. Alright, game 3. What a game. Baneslayer Angel would save me from that. Thank you. But Elesh Norn is so good. Dam is really good. They're all good cards. I'm going to keep this. Again, a hand with no castable spells. I'm going to keep, though, because we have Gideon Jura and Strip Mine if they don't have it in 1-drop. Of course they do. Oh, but you know what? You need a forest for that one. Let's just go for it. If they don't have another land that's really good. Beautiful. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's go Scrubland. So we have Path Exile. Some really wild games. Maybe I'm supposed to Path the Arbor Elf now? I'm not actually sure. Sylvan Caryatid. Okay, so they have all the mana they need. So pathing that doesn't really do anything. I can still Rishadan Port to slow them down. So green mana is... Oh, this hand was so bad. Why did I keep this? Okay, so they drew the forest on the turn they needed it. That's unfortunate, but it happens. Ooh, Utopia Sprawl. Well, I can Rishadan Port that down. Oh, but they have Arbor Elf Utopia Sprawl? Gross. And a Tree Speaker. Alright, do I path the Tree Speaker? I mean, they have all spells in hand, and right now they have 1, 2, 3 mana. They'll have 4 after that, and I have to Rishadan Port every turn. Ugh. I guess I do just need to buy myself time. They draw a land. Yeah, because they could like play Garrick. Like, I just have to do this. But I'm instantly dead to Plow Under here. That would be backbreaking. The Gitrog monster. Yeah, I can't cast a single card in my hand. Tap their land. What a way to go. Keeping a greedy hand. I mean, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. They have 6 mana now, so they can like prime time. I think I'm supposed to mulligan. But I like the problem with this deck is I need library to win, basically, or library or luck on my mana. And if I mulligan, then I lose one of those two options. Yeah, this is really bad. I need to somehow get up to Elish Norn. I like to see this card back. This was one of the stronger green cards in the cube. Wasteland. I think that's GG. But we'll see. We can rush it and port them. I can draw, I don't even know. Something. Questing Beast, yeah, that's a lot of damage. So in hindsight, if I had left them with the Tree Speaker and pathed the Whisperwood, I would only be taking 4 damage a turn. Can't count you out from what I've seen in the last game. That's true. 1 on that. Or, I don't know. We'll see. Balance could do it, I guess. But I don't have that in my deck. I could go Plains into Gideon. Down tick. No, I still die that way. Mountain. Tap my swamp. Paying here. Wasteland my Grubland. Yeah. What a way. I'll leave the hand spoilers for them. Little did they know I went 2-1 with this deck. So that was a greedy keep. I think I was supposed to just mulligan for something better. My fixing was pretty bad. I didn't have the like fetches and duels fixing that you would want to have, where instead of each land only adding 2 mana, you can like fetch up the appropriate well, I hit a fork. You could fetch up the appropriate mana that you want. That makes sense. Overall, I liked the deck. I mean, Soul Ring's a good magic card. Niv Miz is fun. Gitrog Monster did some cool stuff. Restoration of Iganjo really impressed me, actually. This card does some interesting things. It's pretty slow, though, so I'm not in love with it, but it's cool. And I like that. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.